Welcome back to Dad's Foxbody Garage, and in this episode we're going to be putting on the web brace fit system from Stifflers, so stay tuned. Alright guys, thanks for joining, and in this episode we're going to be installing the web kit for Stifflers, the fit system. Last week we did the subframe connectors, and this week we're doing the pinch weld 2 subframe connectors brace. I believe they call it the fit system, the fully integrated technology. Really want to stiffen this car up. This is our current project car. I mean we have 3 of them on the channel, but this is the one we're currently working on. So this is our Vader, if you guys don't remember, even though it's white, not black yet, but we will be painting this black, and we'll be doing it ourselves too. So in this episode, like I said, we're going to be putting on that web kit, and let me show you what we got here. This is the system. Comes with very nice detailed instructions. This here is our existing subframe connector that we put on last week. Bolts to the seat here. This thing welds onto the front and rear, ties it all together. We're going to be putting on this pinch weld brace here, and then this thing here, this web, actually has expandable. Let's see how. Stop making everything fall down. See how these slide? So you put it up, you slide those out to your brace, your side brace. I believe that's what it is, right? Well, maybe I should read the directions. No, you actually slide those out to the subframe connector, and once it's connected or touching both, clamp it off, tack it, and then pull that back off, fully weld it, and then put it back on. But again, we'll get into more detail once we get rolling. I need to find some clamps and open up the pinch weld support bar there, and I'm going to try clamping that onto the pinch weld on the car, and then we'll put one of these in place, and we'll figure it out from there. All right, one thing I did want to show you guys before we get these on the car is just open them up, and did find more instructions that goes into how to move brake lines out of the way and all that. And we don't have any brake lines on the car yet, so that's something we don't have to worry about. All that's been removed. Car does not have, it might have rears, but there's nothing in the front. And we're going to be going with a manual brake system, and I would have done all new lines anyways, just because the cars are 40 years old, right? Brakes are more important than going fast. So wanted to show you guys the what I see here, and that's these have the same tape that I was mentioning as in the last video on all the weld locations. So you got to peel all that tape off, and that's really nice because then that's bare metal underneath, right? They just do that in the powder coating stage just so you don't have to grind all that off to start your welding. So I'm going to get all this tape peeled off, and then I'll get it in the car. Alright, well that was a little bit tricky. Trying to use C-clamps one-handed, it wasn't working out, so I did find a couple of these guys, and I held it up there with those and then put the C-clamps on. So there is a dimension from the center of the seat rail post to, or bolt I should say, to the end of the pinch weld bracket to be mounted, and that's 27.5 inches. So I eyeballed that, marked it on my pinch weld here, then measured back, marked it, and put that pinch weld brace right there. Seems to line up pretty well. I mean, it's good to be expected on these old cars, right? I do seem to have a little more reveal than what the directions say, but I am right up against the floor on the other side. I mean, it is touching in a few areas. Again, the floor is not perfectly flat, right? I imagine that side, the other side, driver's side, ought to get real interesting because that's the side we replaced the floor on. So who knows what we're going to be in for over there. But I think I have the rear section here. Let me bring you in closer. You can see this up here. I have the rear section held in place with this jack. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tack it in a couple places. Alright, got those all welded up. Now I'm just going to get that back into place here and jack it up and tack it to my pinch weld rail. So being that I don't have any more hands, I will get back to you in a second. Alright, so I got front and the back section tacked to the pinch weld support beam here, and do as I say, not as I do. As I was tacking, I accidentally tacked it one place to the subframe connector. Not a big deal, was able to cut it off. But now I have everything welded together, continuous. Probably don't have to do that. I mean, hindsight again is 20/20. May not weld as much on the driver's side because that's a ton of welding around there, guys, and this whole car is held together with spot welds, right? I mean, I don't think we need to get that crazy with it. Regardless, I did, and it's not going anywhere. So I have this jacked up in position right now, and looks pretty good. There's a couple gaps that are not great. I probably could have done a better job. It's not the kit's fault, it's my fault. But for what it is, guys, it'll be just fine. This thing is going to be rock solid. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start tacking this to the subframe connector, the main subframe connector. Again, just a couple tacks. And then I'm going to, because I think I'm going to move the jack around just so I get a nice, as tight as I can get it on there. And just do like one spot at a time. And then I'm going to come out to the rail, try to tack that without burning through every place. And yeah. Then I guess just do a little more welding and make it you know, more than just tack welds, and this side will be done. It's probably going to be all I'm going to be doing tonight is just this side. I say tonight because now we're going into evening. This has been it's been a learning curve, guys, and like I said, a lot of welding. I don't think I need to weld everything continuous 100%, because that's just like way overkill. The whole subframe isn't welded that from the factory. So anyhow, I'm gonna go in and wash up a little bit and come back out, just because I got stuff all over my hands and I don't want to put them in gloves, and we'll get going. Alright guys, so got her welded in. Let me get a different view here and show you. So I'm not a professional welder, so please don't crucify me on my welds, but they are burned in, and until you've tried this, it's you know, don't cast stones, right? I mean, it's not the kit, it's the welding different thicknesses of steel, 40-year-old steel, that crap's falling out of the pinch weld while you're welding. You know, the knuckle portions of the system are a lot thicker than your subframe. Let me get you underneath this and I'll show you. So there it is, guys, and that is amazing. It is going to add so much strength to this car. I'm going to go ahead and throw some black paint on it. I suggest you guys do that. In fact, I probably should have painted more before I put it in. Lesson learned on the other side, because I don't want to just paint the bottom side of my car black, because I just spent all that time on it. But I will hit this edge because the car is going to be black, and we're not going to see this anyway. So that's it. Thanks for watching. The other side is just going to be a mirror image of this side, so I don't see much sense in holding up the video and just making it longer than it has to be. But awesome system. Stifflers, stuff is awesome. I really can't say that enough, and they're such great people. Still have a few more things to go on, but we'll get to that. We have the drive shaft loop and the trans cross member. But you know, it's a work in progress, guys. I really wanted to get these subframes on while I can weld with the doors open and all that. You know, winter's coming, leaves are coming down. It's going to be really cold soon, so I can do mechanical stuff when it's cold, because I'll just fire up the old leg burner 9000 here. But welding, you gotta have ventilation. So really excited about it. Thank you again, guys at Stifflers. You guys are awesome. And for you guys that are interested in the system, when you purchase, use discount code DFG10 and get 10% off. But that's the web fit system, guys, from Stifflers. Good stuff. Thanks again.